welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me, and ultimately thank you so much for gracing your presence here on my channel. I truly appreciate you stopping by and choosing me to be your entertainment for today. Alright guys, grab whatever you're sipping on, sip slow, and let's get into today's topic. You're still living at your parents' house. So what? What's wrong with living at your parents' house until you become financially stable? Now I get it. You may be 24, approaching 25, approaching your 30s. You may be 18, graduated college, wherever you are in life, and you've found a bump in the road that has caused you to live with your parents. So what? That's what they're there for. Your parents will either be your parents until the day that you die and even afterwards. Let them be parents. Let them hold you tightly. Let them be there for you. Let them support you in any way that they can. It's time that we, what's the word I'm looking for? It's time that we stop believing that we're supposed to have it all figured out in our 20s, right? We're supposed to have good credit. We're supposed to have our own place. We're supposed to pay our own bills. We're supposed to have a successful job and be successful in life. Having it all figured out in your 20s is not possible. Why? Because we're still growing. We're still evolving. And sometimes we may be even changing. So you're still living in your parents' house has nothing to do with how you think, has nothing to do with who you are, and it has nothing to do with how successful you are. Because there are some successful people who have decided that they needed to live with their parents just a little bit longer, whether it's to take care of them or to help them become financially stable. There's nothing wrong with that. We have to stop believing in what society tells us, because it's only making us sad and disappointed with ourselves. Societal standards can cause us to become depressed. So let's stop believing that we're supposed to do this and we're supposed to be this all in our 20s. In your 20s, you're just beginning to peak. You're just beginning to start understanding life. You're just beginning to start discovering what you like versus what you don't like. You're discovering new relationships. You're discovering new business ideas, business ventures. You're doing the things that you want to do, but you're still disappointed because, man, I have to wake up every day and I'm not in my own place. Man, I still have to do chores around the house. So what? Get out of your mind. Get out of your head. Okay? It's okay. Maybe it's not something you want to brag about. I get it. But if you do, so be it. Because it's not a bad idea that you may still be living with your parents. Okay? So having those bragging rights don't make you an adult. Don't make you financially stable. It doesn't make you have any sort of security. It's just beliefs. But society's beliefs don't have to be your morals or your values or what you put into what you want to do throughout your life or throughout your livelihood. So I get it. Maybe some things you can't do because you're still with your parents, or some things you have to still ask permission for or question. But so what? You have a roof over your head, you have clothes on your back, food on the table, and money coming in your pocket every now and then. You're good. I know you're not going to be there forever, as I will not be here forever, but I cannot rush my life for what I am not ready nor are prepared for. Living life on your own does not just mean monetarily being prepared for it. It's mentally, emotionally, physically. You know, you have to be able to do a lot or certain things by yourself. And even when you're on your own, you're still going to have your parents to lean on. You're still going to be asking them questions about how does this work? How do I put this together? Is this right? Is this the right temperature? Is this cooked even? You know, you're still going to have those inquisitive questions throughout your livelihood, especially when you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s. You know, parents are there. That you didn't ask to be in this world. They gifted it for you. So it's time we show more gratitude for where we are and stop wishing for where we're not. It's hard. I get it. Because some days you wake up and you're like, man, I'm still here. But it's okay. I want to tell you that. It's okay. Because you're building in this age. You're building. You're sustaining your mentality. You're preparing yourself for what is to come. You can't rush moving out. You can't rush being financially stable. Or you'll be right back in the house living with them again. Because you want your first move out to be your last. Or to be where you can handle it on your own. You don't want to move out and all of a sudden you have a nervous breakdown or you have a mental breakdown and now you're in the hospital for various measures. You want to be able to say, okay, when I move out, my bills can be paid, I'm mentally prepared, I'm emotionally stable, I can survive, and I can eat. That's what you want to prepare for. So preparing for that may take a while, may take 2-3 years, whatever. I mean, there's no expiration date on it, right? And I can't really speak on those that have already moved out and are struggling, you know, but I will say that if you have already moved out and you're struggling, there's nothing wrong with picking up the phone, being vulnerable, and letting someone know that you're not okay. Letting someone know that you need help. Call on somebody. You can't always do everything yourself, no matter how hard you try. Time works for you, not against you. You just have to know how to believe in yourself again, to where you know everything takes time. Because rushing to do something will break and end just as fast as you completed it. So when you find that right job or that right career, make sure it's right for you before you decide to say, oh, peace out, I'm done. Because I've done it before, to where I rushed to move out and I didn't realize how much I needed my parents. I turned my back on them completely because I felt like I don't need them anymore. I can do this myself. But you're still a child up under them. You're still a daughter, a son up under them. So it's okay to call on them for different things. It's okay to be vulnerable with them and let them know, hey, what's up? What's up with you today? Are you okay? Are you good? Do you need help? Because I know you don't want to call on them for everything, but that's what they're there for. They're there to help coach you and guide you through life. So let them be parents that they are. Or let that friend be that friend for who they are. People are there to help you, not hurt you, especially the right people. So if you're still living with your parents, all it takes is patience for you to know that nothing lasts forever. This is just a stepping stone for something greater. I believe it. Because I know when I take that step once more, it's going to be for real this time. And it's going to be sincere. And it's going to be something I can handle. And something that I trust within me to take on throughout life. You have to believe in yourself, but you also have to be patient with yourself. And know that God's timing is perfect. Or whomever you believe in, it's perfect. Because how you prepare is how you will succeed. If you prepare to fail, you rush to fail. If you prepare to succeed, you will succeed for longevity. Alright? Just a quick reminder, guys. I hope this helped. Believe in yourself. Have patience with yourself. Take time. I get it. And if you're feeling so much of a rocky feeling being with your parents, what's to say you can't sit down and talk to them? Now, some of you may say it's hard to talk to my parents. It's part of growing up. You have to put your grown pants on and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. This is not to say I'm, gonna rush to do anything, but this is how I'm feeling. Can you help me through these emotions? Can you help sometimes remind me that everything's gonna be all right? And don't forget that we're still in a pandemic where everything is not easy to turn around. We're still living through these tough times, and it's hard. I get it. It's challenging. I understand. But never lose yourself thinking that you're supposed to be where you're not meant to be. All right, guys. I love you. I appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you in my next video. But before I go, hit that like button for me. Give me a big thumbs up. Show me some support. Let these ratings go up so many more people like you and I can see it. Because a lot of people, especially in their 20s, need to hear this. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. I would truly appreciate it. It helps me out greatly. And I just want to grow with you guys. That's all. And if you can help me out, I would be so greatly appreciative. And everything comes around. Karma is good to you if you're good to it. Not saying I'm karma, but I'm a part of you. So help me out just as much as I want to help you succeed. Alright guys, that's enough of me chatting. Thanks again for stopping by. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you once again in my next video. Peace.